Give me 1 second, bro.
I'm disappointed in you niggas.
Yeah, Tevin, I'm a little disappointed. I was expecting Giants gear.
Disappointed in who?
I'm disappointed I'm disappointed in Tevin. This is who I've been rapping with this whole time.
Yeah, dog. That's your man's, bro.
Been a,
Okay.
been a pretty good rapper this whole time, man.
Kevin, are you going to put on your Giants jersey or not, bro?
No, I'm already out of the Giants jersey.
All right, man. All right. You now,
Bro, the last two episodes, these 150s about to be crazy.
All right. So,
I ain't gonna lie, these going into the 150s with Tevin like this is gonna be crazy, bro.
Tevin, you know what? It's cool, bro. All right. Anyway, welcome to Barnes Court. We're gonna go ahead and discuss this case. So, the case is a healthy Giants team and a sharper Jackson Dart will outperform Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos next meetup, right? The last meetup, Broncos beat the Giants 33-32. So, Tevin, you're going to be the prosecutor, and Kimmy, you're going to be the defendant. I'm going to let you guys, speak a little bit briefly on both teams, and then I'm going to ask a series of questions. So, Tevin, you got about five questions, and Kimmy, you got about five questions that I'll be asking both of y'all. So, Tevin, you can go ahead and start, and then I'll start asking you your questions.
Opening statement, man. Why the Giants? Why a healthy Giants team with Jackson Dart next year will be great. Look, man, we had a lot of pieces this year. We didn't have the coach, right? Now we have the coach in the perfect position to actually move forward with our organization. Defensively, I'm happy that we got the coach that we have, right? Because defensively, I feel like we'll be better than we were last year, and we weren't that bad defensively last year, right? Offensively, we got Jackson Dart, we got Cam Skadbu coming back, we got Malik Neighbors coming back. Who knows what we draft, So you just gotta have a lot of optimism about like what we have going on in the organization right now. Like,
okay, all right, Kimmy, what's your opening statement?
Bo Nix, defense, and Sean Payton. So let me just start off with Sean Payton. Sean Payton made a mistake in the last game, but he's not going to make that mistake again. And Bo Nix will always beat Jackson Dart. Why? Because if we stated many times before in the show that Jackson Dart is in fact a hoe. And Cam Skadbu, we don't know what he's going to look like, and Malik Neighbors is not going to be the same Malik Neighbors after this knee injury. So,
look though,
I'm still not done with my opening statement, girl. Bo Nix is going to be legit next year, and the whole league is going to be on lookout because Bo Nix is going to take this league like he has already, but he's going to give it back to Josh Allen. He's going to give it back to Patrick Mahomes, and he's going to run all over Jackson Dart and the Giants.
Look, I'll just say this, right? Like Zach Bond really ended our season last year, right? When he injured Cam Skadbu. Like, let's be real. So,
okay, so Tevin, my first question for you is: what have you seen this season that convinces you Jackson Dart will be ready for this next matchup?
The fact that he's only suffered one concussion out of everybody being like, oh, he's got to slide, he's got to do this, got to do that. Like, at the end of the day, bro, Jackson Dart legit went through the whole thing during his college career, bro, and now he's doing the same thing. I get it. It's a difference between, like young talent versus grown men. But at the end of the day, bro, Jackson Dart, he ain't fazed by none of that shit.
That's it?
Yeah, that was pretty long-winded, bro.
Okay. All right, so my next question will be, with the offensive coordinator signing Matt Nagy this week, right? What's the real upside of the Giants offense?
Look, the real upside is the fact that we could just be better on offense, right? Like, we're not I hate that question, right? At the end of the day, like, Matt Nagy doesn't make a difference. He's not going to be play calling and shit, right? He's just going to be there. So that's it.
He's full Elon Omar right now.
Yeah, I don't like that question. That's a horrible question. Just let me argue.
Okay. Okay. My next question, bro. The Giants ranked near the bottom defensively last season, right? So, what additions or changes are necessary to slow down Sean Payton's led offense?
Nigga, the secondary, Sean Payton will slow himself down. The secondary is what we need to focus on. So
So I do also kind of want to ask you this. So in the draft or like probably in the league, who could you acquire to help y'all? And that's kind of that's like a second part of my question for
look,
that
man,
though.
I think secondary or just like some type of linebacker, right? Like offensively, we can get somebody in the free agency. I don't think that's like a big important part in the actual draft, but I would say secondary or at least just defensive piece. That's what we need.
Can the juror ask the prosecutor a question?
For sure.
What about the possibility of getting Cornell Tate out of Ohio State to pair up with Jackson Dart?
That would be great, but
Flavor.
honestly, just based on what I've been seeing, I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going defensive piece.
Okay. So my next question would be based on how John Harbaugh has led the Ravens, what has he shown you that makes you confident he can outcoach Sean Payton with this Giants team?
Bro, Sean Payton can't even get along with his fucking quarterback. He said what? His quarterback had an ankle injury from high school. We had my boy Bo Nix come out a couple weeks later and be like, "Yeah, that was in high school. Like, I'm not worried about the ankle injury." So there is some type of disconnection right there in head coach and quarterback position. Look, man, I think at the end of the day, we got a full circle, we got a full squad. John Harbaugh is that guy, and we'll be good next year.
Okay. And I got two more questions for you, bro. So also y'all signed Denard Wilson. He's been brought on to help y'all on the defense. How confident do you feel? How confident are you that his defense takes a step forward under his influence?
Look, man, I think we have a lot of young pieces on defense, right? Which is what you kind of need, right? Because we're in a league where it's like young players and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we need a veteran player to come in there and just kind of be the anchor of our secondary and just kind of like build on that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. So for a closing statement, well, I got a closing question for you. Why should I believe the Giants win this next matchup?
Because y'all are so worried about the fucking Eagles. And y'all are so worried about y'all downfall that we should beat anybody in the league at the end of the day.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Okay, Tevin.
A shot for no reason doesn't help you in this case.
Okay, Tevin. All right. Kim.
You already not doing a good job as it is. And now your last little help I was on your side until you wanted to take shots. I was trying to be, but all right. I'm gonna see how Kimmy I'm about to do.
Okay, Kimmy. So it's your turn. How does Sean Payton outcoach a John Harbaugh style team to win this matchup?
That's simple. Sean Payton is a man who has learned from his mistakes in the past. The other thing that Sean Payton can bring to the table is they have a lot of cap room now that Russell Wilson's contract is gone. Sean Payton is very good at going out and getting people that he's worked with in the past or just good free agents. People want to play in Denver. They want to play underneath Sean Payton. And just by putting those pieces in there, also, he's going to learn from what he did last year. He's going to expose their defense for what they're not. And he's going to control the clock better than John Harbaugh.
Okay, so since we're talking about defense, my next biggest thing, well, not biggest thing, but what is the Giants' biggest weakness that Denver can realistically exploit after hearing Tevin's points?
Well, there's a lot. I think that they're weak on their offense because we don't know what Malik Neighbors is going to bring. We don't know what Cam Skadbu is going to bring. They don't really have a tight end worth a fuck. And the Broncos defense is only going to get stronger next year. They're going to blitz the hell out of Jackson Dart, make him uncomfortable. Jackson Dart's going to be in his second year. He's going to make more mistakes. And the Broncos also have one of the best defensive minds in all of football. I'm not worried about it at all.
Okay. All right. So what pieces does Denver still need to add to truly separate themselves in this matchup?
Wide receiver 1 and tight end.
Okay. So do you feel like you can get that wide receiver in the draft? Do you feel like
they might trade for AJ Brown?
I think that Denver drafts a tight end, and because there's a lot of tight ends out there, but I also think that they get one of the best wide receivers that's out there right now. I believe that they can have the pick between Antonio
AJ
guy
Brown?
from the Eagles, AB.
AJ Brown?
Huh?
AJ Brown?
AJ Brown. Why am I thinking Antonio Brown? Jesus Christ, my brain.
The jury has just one question. Do you believe that AJ Brown is like Antonio Brown? Since you brought it up.
Better.
Oh, I don't know if they're. I think they're very similar receivers. I don't think that he is better than Antonio Brown.
I think AJ Brown's better.
You think? I don't know, but I don't agree. But the Broncos have a lot of cap room. They're gonna get the wide receiver, and they're gonna get a tight end, and they're going to demolish the league next year. I mean, let alone the Giants. The Giants are fucking easy for them.
They're going to be up there, 1,000 miles before.
You had your chance to speak. I'm going to speak during your shit.
Fair.
Okay. Judge, this is a serious matter.
I know.
And this is also the second. This is the second case of you laughing.
Yo, I'm sorry. All right, Kimmy. So knowing how well John Harbaugh did with the Ravens defense for years, how do you think that Bo Nix will match up against them?
It's going to be a walk in the park. I think Sean Payton's already adjusted to it, or already will have adjusted to it. This is going to be Bo Nix's third year, so he's going to be out of that sophomore shit. Bo Nix has a chip on his fucking shoulder, big time. You can tell it with his interactions with his coach, and he's not about to have any of that shit. And so I think that Bo Nix will find his footwork next year, and he will have his receivers, and he will either A, run the football, or B, throw all over the Giants.
Yeah. We'll definitely.
You can object. Just say objection. Shit. Sorry, Your Honor.
I get it. You could say that. Okay, yeah. Your quarterback and coach combo is going to be all great next year, but it's really not. There's already turmoil in the house where there should be greatness, right? Like Sean Payton is too egotistical. Bo Nix is not egotistical. Would love to listen to Sean Payton, but Sean Payton just loves to shit on every quarterback that he has except Drew Brees. Like, let's be real. So I don't think it works out. I think you guys end up in the same position that you did this year, where you get there to the end and it doesn't work out.
Relevance, hearsay.
Relevance is a real thing.
No, let's go back. Hold on a second. What does Ronnie Coleman say? Ain't nothing but a peanut. Who Bo Nix and Sean Payton are always jabbing at each other. And Sean Payton, and I've watched this since day one, has always had Bo Nix's back.
You could
so
do
Bo
it.
Nix didn't let him hear about an ankle injury. Sean Payton misspoke. Big fucking deal.
You could do it in
Big
public.
Fucking deal.
You could do it.
Broncos will win the Super Bowl next year. I already told you they were going this year.
No, they won't. They will not win the Super Bowl next year.
And they're going to destroy the Giants.
I think jury has a. So I guess to the prosecutor's point, what peak could possibly be higher next year between the Giants and the Broncos is, I think, a relevant question to be asked.
What?
What peak could be higher next year between Bo Nix and his ascension, or Jackson Dart and his ascension?
I think for us, it's probably going to be defensive coordinator. Like, we have to get the right defensive coordinator in there. At the end of the day, like, Giants have always been.
I think I asked about Jackson Dart and Bo Nix, to be fair.
Shout out Jackson Dart.
Bo Nix is just a
You
better
gotta
quarterback.
have a little bit more context than that.
Look, man, the man got snubbed of Offensive Rookie of the Year last night. You don't think that man is going to be playing with Avengers this year?
Bo Nix is a fucking winner. Always has been.
Bo Nix is
There's one
sometimes a
reason.
winner.
The one reason that they're not in the Super Bowl is because
their
Bo
defense
Nix wasn't playing that game.
Their defense is so good. Bo Nix sucks.
Jackson Dart's a hoe.
I'll
rib
I'll
cage.
I'll take a whole quarterback over a whole ass
Bo Nix.
defense, bro.
How many? Well, let's look at statistics. Touchdowns, QBR over the last 20 games.
He started
quarterback.
two more years over Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart just started starting this year, bro.
Bo Nix hasn't had 2 more years.
What, he started last year and the year before that? No.
Last year was his rookie year. This year's his second year.
And
his quarterback rating over the last 20 games is better than every fucking quarterback in the NFL.
Did he not start his rookie year?
He started last year.
Exactly.
So
he's got 1 more year over Jackson Dart. That's all I'm saying.
2 more years.
All I'm saying.
Jackson Dart's going to have a sophomore slump next year.
This is not Washington, brother. This is not Washington.
You don't know. It's just football.
Is that a hot take? Might I ask?
That might be a hot take.
A cold take, whatever take you want to call it.
The jury got
the jury drinks. The jury drinks.
Yeah.
So on record, we saying for Kivy said that Jackson Dart will have a sophomore slump next year. Got you. Okay, so we're gonna put a pin in that, right? All right. So
my Timberlands are different.
Kivy, my last question for you, and then I'll ask for your the closing statement. After hearing Tevin's points about roster improvement, does that change how you view this matchup?
No. There's no roster improvement. The only thing they improved upon is a coach. You have 2 players that we don't know how they're going to react from injury. You have a new defensive scheme, maybe. You have an offensive coordinator who's not going to be able to do anything because John Harbaugh is the coach. You're still the New York fucking Giants. You're still going to finish in the bottom part of the league.
Look,
it's not going to happen for you.
So do you think that even with them bringing in Denard Wilson, who also did work with John Harbaugh, is not like an improvement for the Giants as well?
I mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe. It's not going to scare the Broncos, that's for sure. Broncos are going to be improved. They're going to be better than they were this year. They are. They're going to have a tight end. They're going to have a wide receiver. Fucking Walton spend fucking money. Giants are a bunch of cheap asses.
Tevin, permission to speak. You have your moment to speak.
Look, man, they put on our downfall. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. We'll be further in the playoff push than Denver Broncos will, but it's all good.
Both have tough divisions.
Yeah.
So
Kivy, why should I believe that the Broncos will win this next matchup?
I mean, I've already stated why they're going to win. Because A, they can win with the team that they have right now easily. B, they're not going to make the same mistakes. They're not going to make the same mistakes they made last year to put them in the position where Bo Nix had to lead the team back to win. But it's fucking Bo Nix, and he is going to win. Jackson Dart is not a winner. He's not. Bo Nix has proven 2 years in a row that he's a fucking winner. And he's going to have a wide receiver that's probably going to be number 1 in the league, along with a tight end. Whoever they want.
Because they ain't calling something. I'll tell you that much.
No, it's not. Whatever they buy, they're going to buy it because they have the money to spend. After
who are you going to buy, though, right? Who are you going to buy? You guys literally made it to the AFC Championship.
I know somebody they're looking at.
Isn't there a nice receiver that's open in Dallas that could easily be swinged?
It's also just
Probably won't stay in Dallas.
both. That's even crazier to think about.
Okay. So both of y'all had some very, very good points. My final question is, and this is for both of y'all. So I'm gonna give both of y'all time to speak on.
Kevin, you can go first.
Game on the line. Jackson Dart has the ball. Walk me through the scenario of how they win the game. You have 4 downs, the ball on your 20-yard line.
Real quick. How did it happen last time? Oh, pick.
And exactly why he won't throw a pick. Jackson Dart will drop back, run that shit in for a touchdown. Game over.
You got hold on. You got 4 downs. You're on your 20-yard.
I think
I need one down. I need one down for Jackson Dart to score a touchdown. All I need is one down. That's it.
Yeah, I think that's what he stays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Kivy. Game on the line. Bo Nix has the ball. Walk me through the scenario how they win the game. You have 4 downs. Same scenario. Ball is on your 20-yard line.
All right, bet. Bo Nix, first play, quarterback, bootleg.
For a second.
Out to whoever their tight end is going to be. Gain of 10 yards. Next play.
Hold on. How many yards you say?
10.
Okay.
We got 4 downs, right?
Yeah.
Next play going to be a run up the middle. Try to stuff it in. Maybe they get stopped. Maybe they don't. Okay, fine. 5-yard gain. Whatever. Next play after that, since Bo Nix is the winner, time running down. Bo Nix takes the snap, direct slant to whoever their number 1 receiver is. Touchdown. Broncos win.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's it. I think Bo Nix scores a touchdown.
I'll see you. Kevin thinks the Broncos win. Case in point. I rest it.
I don't even know what's going on.
You could have hired me as assistant lawyer, Tevin.
Nobody was saying anything. What are we talking about? We were all staring at each other, bro.
Case. You had a day to prepare.
The lack of enthusiasm that you have had with this case. You're not even coming prepared with your Giants jersey.
I got a blue one.
And then on top of that, you told Kivy, oh yeah, well, Bo Nix stole the touchdown and they win. You're not you're not supposed to do that, bro. Like, you're not supposed to do that. So I have to give Kivy this because, for one, Kivy gave me a nice explanation as to how they're going to walk this bitch down.
He couldn't even take it. Smoked him.
Your Honor, I wish that the prosecutor hired me on this case because I think that I would have made a stronger case for Jackson Dart.
Still.
Though I know that,
he said Seahawks for his money line.
Though I believe Bo Nix is a winner, I believe all of Kiviat's points. I just do think there were angles that just was not played appropriately by the prosecutor. And if I am the Jackson Dart offense, I feel hold. That's what I will say. Like Jackson Dart. Kiviat won.
Whoop that ass.
But as a lawyer and a competitive lawyer, I can't wait to dissect that Super Bowl team that they had with the 2024 Philadelphia Eagles. That's all I will say, Your Honor, but I am out.
Okay.
Bro, fuck the Eagles. I'll say that.
And that's another thing.
Wow. So you had more enthusiasm?
You took a shot at the Eagles for no fucking reason. For what reason?
I put the headphones on and I heard Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. It's pretty simple.
First of all, you didn't hear how I would have defended Jackson Dart better for you,
Well, I didn't hear it, so no. Explain it,
bro. All right, this is the angle I would have said, bro. Because they have the high pick, and we do have Malik Neighbors, and it's a lot of science. Like I stated in previous cases on Barnes Court about how like new science. Malik Neighbors is gonna come back 100% fine, 100% fine, and we're gonna draft Cornell Tate. So we're gonna pair Jackson Dart with two great receivers. We're not even really dependent on Cam Scatterboo. Regardless, Cam Scatterboo is a duo back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to find a back anyway. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be do draft or not. But it's so much high hopes to lean on. I think with a Hall of Fame coach and what that means to the city, to the influence on the team, to Jackson Dart's growth. That I think the prosecutor could have landed on. But yeah, Bo Nix has a proven history already. Kiviat is 100% right in that. And facts is indisputable. Facts is indisputable.
The other thing I would have come back and said.
I think that Sean Payton. I think that Tevin could have played more into the Sean Payton angle. Because I don't think that Sean Payton could be all of that. And this camera is very, very choosy, Your Honor. I will admit. There we go. But yeah, fun, entertaining. I think this is the most entertaining court case, though. To be honest,
I'm just also going to say, just to battle you on that, on the coach thing, is that Harbaugh had a chance with Lamar Jackson, who might be one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't. So
yeah,
I don't care.
Harbaugh doesn't scare me. Harbaugh doesn't scare me.
Look, I don't care. Sean Payton, all them years with Drew Brees and the motherfucking New Orleans Saints, only won one championship. So
yeah. It's fair to say that. 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 That's what I would lean on so much of that.
Drew Brees,
he lost that conference championship for y'all. He lost it going for it. Y'all could have been up 2 possessions. That changes the dynamic of the game. We don't even
listen. I don't think
and he blew up from a TikTok hit. We could have went platinum.
Listen, don't think for a second that there were 70,000 Bronco fans that the air was let out of them when he went for the fucking 4th and 1.
Yeah,
we were like,
so y'all are on the mountain, correct?
Yeah, but no, it's like it's just higher sea level, and then when you go out towards Boulder, then it goes up in the mountains. So it's like 6,000 feet regular, and then you get to the mountain ranges, it goes up to 12,000 feet.
You can't breathe for shit.
No,
I can breathe.
No, all right. Well, dude, I want to take you out there and put you on a ski slope at 12,000 feet without having any time to get used to it.
Whoa,
and bro,
you talk about me going somewhere for cold weather already is like a whoa. let's get over that fact first. Y'all don't know what we're going through. It's an ice hill right now. I could ski if I fucking wanted to. If we just go travel to it, fuck no. I see it.
I know all about it. I live there.
Okay, I'm from here. You are a Floridian, Kiviat. And guess what? I can't wait to see you in Barnes Court. And Tevin, I should never have lost to you in Barnes Court in the first fucking place.
You lost to Tevin?
You should have came with a better.
That's the judges and the judge, man.
Weak ass argument. That's what he came with. Weak ass argument.
No, you came with a weak ass argument just now. You came with the weakest of arguments.
That was brutal, Tevin.
Look, I didn't expect the questions back to back. I just thought I would go on my own spiel and
bro, I literally prepare for the shit now because I lost to Sino because of some bullshit case. Because Kiviat had it because that case got pushed back to delayed.
I had to go. And then
I was just what they call when they put you when you're assigned to. I was just assigned a case. Had to defend that shit.
That boy is a district attorney.
But yeah, Barnes Court, episode 3. That
yes,
one,
sir.
I think that was the best one.